Evening. So we're up to Scotland a few weeks ago and staying in Newton Moor area, and I thought I'll have a bit of a research. So when I'm looking at areas where I am, I use a couple of things. I use Google Earth and Google Maps, and I also use PhotoPills and OS Maps. This is OS Maps as I'm looking in the area. So I found something that's of interest. Here we go. We've got Loch Vaa. Zooming in, I can see a road going in and a little building. This building, I thought I'd go onto aerial maps, see what it is, and it looked like it's some kind of boathouse. So that was going to be my target. Next thing is to find where I can park. So you can see here, not very far away at all, there's a car park, and that gets me into that general area, not too far away from where it was that I was staying and that I could go to on my way back up from Newton Moor as I was heading further north in Scotland. So PhotoPills is another app that I use for planning. Now PhotoPills gives you the direction of the sun at the time of the day, and you can search whatever dates you want. It also gives you things like the Milky Way and other bits and pieces that really I don't use. It gives you some quite nice parameters that you can work with. Granted, it doesn't take into consideration weather and stuff like that. Keep an eye on the Met Office for that. But in this one, what you can see is a map of Scotland. I've gone into the Cairngorms, zoomed in to find Loch Vaa as it was before, zoomed way in to the boathouse and dropped a pin on it. Here you can see I've gone to the date and I've gone to an approximate time. There was no way that I were getting up at 4:30 for the sunrise. So I've gone into that, and you can see as I zoom back, golden hour flashes up in orange. You can see that we're at 4:40 something, and I were going to be getting there around about the time that I was hoping that the sun would be kissing it on the face of that boathouse. You can see the peninsula just to the left of the picture there. That's where I was planning to shoot from, and that is as detailed as I go with planning. So I look around a general area, highlight something. In this case, it was a boathouse that I'd seen. I wanted to have a bit more of a look, and that is it. Found somewhere to park, parked up. The rest of it is a little bit of a surprise to me. So as I'm walking through, and as we head off on this little bit of an explore, I've just captured the films, taking you with me up to the point that we get to the boathouse near the end, which it were as good as I could have hoped for. I could have hoped for slightly better conditions, and right at the end I edited it, the final image, maybe a little bit much, but it's as it was in my mind's eye when I was planning this. So here we go. I'll take you along with us. Go and have a look for the boathouse at Loch Vaa. If you're ever around the Cairngorms to the north of Aviemore, all in all it's an hour, but it's a really nice little bit of a break up of the journey north. So this was the point. I was expecting to see the boathouse at the water's edge. As I got there, it was absolutely nowhere to be seen. A couple of 100 metres walk down the water's edge and it popped out behind the trees.